It's a great observation. My original training was design, so I live in a little world called design. I actually got into IT and GIT and GeoIT and geography because I didn't have enough information to design. I was a landscape planner. I would design open space or parks or open space plans or land use plans. I would help people locate where to position a new city. That was my field. But I didn't have enough information. I had plastic maps and they weren't very good. So this was for me why I got in, a kind of motivating factor. And most people say, well, designers, they're somebody else. I'm not a designer. I'm a measurement person, or I'm a surveyor, or I'm just doing the data capture. The linking of these two worlds, the measurement world and all of its science, with the science community, with all of its science models, with the design community, is a kind of explicit linking that we're going to have to do. You understand what I'm talking about? Because otherwise designers are designing without information. They're not accountable. They design something quickly, but they don't understand the footprint or the impact of what they design. If we bring environmental information in, for example, biodiversity information, when I'm doing land use planning, I can consider that information as part of my plan. I'm not just a simple engineer designing efficiency plans. I'm considering nature. I'm integrating nature into the fabric or the design that I create. A very famous designer called Ian McCarty once wrote a book called Design with Nature. He got it right in concept. He called for integrating these maps and then using them. I think we're at the dawn of a massive connection that links the design community with the whole geospatial information community. So I would agree that geospatial information systems are the foundation for environmental understanding, measurement, science, etc. But I also think they're the foundation for our future designers. I could go on about this all morning, but I don't want to. I simply want to consider, Jeff, the thought that we will come up with a new generation of tools that are design tools. My colleagues and I are working on this desperately to develop very intuitive tools that are on the web that allow me to sketch on top of maps and then immediately understand the consequences of the sketch. If I locate this town center here, what's the impact on traffic? What's the impact on the environment? What's the impact on livability of the city? What's the impact on this place? And we have the tools to measure those impacts, environmental impact statements, but we've never really tied this all together. So my dream, and one that I think will come to being, will be that everyone, through 3 browsers, will access map and data analytics services and be able to sketch alternatives on small areas or large areas and understand the impacts of that. Share these plans with their friends. Evaluate them relative to environmental situations or economic situations. And, I call that geodesign. It's an application.